Previous video I showed how we can associate types with variables using these special var annotations. You can do something similar for functions. So here I've defined this function that takes two arguments, and I can call the function, and I do get some Intellisense information. It knows that there are two parameters, but it doesn't know the type of either one. So if I were to pass in 3 arguments, I would get an error. However, if I only pass in 1, I don't get an error, because the second parameter might be optional. To describe what the parameters are in more detail, I can add annotations to them. You type param, and then the name of the parameter, colon, the type of the parameter. And then let's make the second parameter optional. We can give it a nillable type, allowing somebody to not pass the parameter in or to use nil. Alright. And then if we try to pass in a string, get an error. What it really wants is a number. Okay. And then you can also add descriptions before any of the param annotations. You just write a comment like function does something, and then when you call it, that shows up in the call tip. Now you can also annotate the return values of a function. You don't name the return values, you just give their types. And the order in which the return annotations are given does actually matter. The first one corresponds to the first return value, etc. So to demonstrate this, let's just add another return value, string, and then we can return hello, and then so now x should be a number and y should be a string. So if we try to do something like local z is equal to x plus 5, that works. However, if we were to use y plus 5, we would expect an error message. So by annotating types, you can see that Intellisense is greatly facilitated.